Namaste, my name is Dhruva M.D. I'm a family doctor, musician, and a motivational speaker. I'm here to bring you a series of motivational videos that I tend to do myself. I'm going to start a series called Focus on Yourself because you tend to always focus on others. Well, I'm actually talking to me. Do you tend to focus on others all the time? Are you always worried about what people think about you? Well, welcome to my world. How do you handle this is the big question. I've been dealing with this issue for years. This is what I've done, and it's worked. So let's get right to it. Overcome anxiety. Today we're going to talk about overcoming anxiety at work. This doesn't only apply to work. It can apply to multiple different situations in life, but we're going to try to apply it to work in 2 steps. Number 1, focus on yourself. Don't focus on others. The problem that you have is if you're always focusing on somebody else, how are you going to figure out if you actually could be the problem? I understand when people are loud, they're abrasive, they're mean. Sure, they could be the problem. But have you first come to the point of understanding that it could be you? I have succeeded with this level of understanding that I have about focusing on myself. I've done it for years unknowingly, unbeknownst to me, that it would work in my daily life. Let's start off with focus on yourself. Number 1, ask for feedback. Whenever I go and talk to management, coworkers, people that I work with, I will ask them, so what do you think? Or I'll even directly say, what is your perception? Now, you gotta be ready for feedback, and I don't like to dial it back. I want to know exactly what somebody is thinking. I'm a doctor. If I can't stand the heat, I better get out. I'm in a position to make differences, make changes, and I better be able to work on myself. I will meet with management regularly if there is some type of pending concern, whether it be the way you talk to a coworker. This could apply to your job in various ways. If you're a part of customer service, the customer is always right. It is true. For example, the restaurant industry. Well, somebody takes their time to come in, they've earned some money, they've taken their time out of their lives to come see you and eat some food. I understand that people can have problems, but you can't let that get you. If somebody's yelling and screaming, they have a problem with themselves. It's not you. Accept coaching. This is a very difficult aspect of life. Being a family physician, being a doctor, I have to accept feedback. When somebody says something to you, it is important how they deliver it. However, if you really want to get better, sometimes you just got to take the hit. When you take the hard hit, you go home, you put it down, you take it to the lab, you have accepted coaching at that juncture. When you apply it here, it's going to be so fruitful. Life is going to dramatically change if you were to accept coaching from yourself. These videos that I do are not only therapeutic for you, it's therapeutic for me also. I apply this into my daily life. I'm constantly coaching myself. If you take a moment of time, and I appreciate those that have listened to my music, you can understand and you can come to the conclusion that all I'm doing is coaching myself at any given moment all the time. Matter of fact, in this video in and of itself, stopped in the middle of it and I told myself, this is not good. I gotta come back. If I can't do it, then I better step out. I can't take the heat, you know what I mean? You always gotta take the heat. But when you accept coaching, remember, perception is all that matters. If you are thinking this, and this, somebody else is telling you something else, well, you better take it to the bank and you better listen to that feedback and you better accept coaching from yourself. If you take it back to the lab and you say, okay, well, I think that I have worked on this. This is something that I've talked about, I've worked through it, I've talked to my family, my friends, therapists, and I've written it down. Then you could probably point the finger at somebody else and say it's likely their problem. What do? You still focus on yourself. You keep to yourself, you don't engage conversation, you don't get into arguments. B, everyone has problems. Just remember this. Everybody has problems. It's also very important to analyze that people don't as much people don't care as much as you think. You're always worked up about what other people think, but everyone has problems. Everyone has problems. Everyone has problems. Everyone has problems. It is okay to accept coaching. If everybody accepted coaching, we might be in a different world. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Focus on yourself. When you do, things will unfold. It will. I know it will because I have done it for many years. In review, overcome anxiety, we're going to talk about at work, in 2 simple steps. The highlight of this is to focus on yourself. Try not to worry about what other people are doing. Ask for feedback. I ask for feedback regularly. When I started a new job, in a couple of weeks, I'm like, so what is your perception? What is the feedback from staff? What is the feedback from, example, patients that I've seen? And then if there's something I think I need to improve or something management can help me with, I meet with management regularly. 2, accept coaching all the time from anybody, family, friends, priest, therapist, relative, I don't know, your neighbor, if you're in India, your auto rickshaw driver, anybody. If you feel that somebody says something to you that you can implement in your life that's positive, accept it. Even if it doesn't sound good, perception is all that matters. Remember that. When you're accepting coaching, perception is all that matters. If you think this and somebody else is telling you something else, that's the perception. And that is all that matters. If you're constantly have these perceptive barriers with people, that's when you got to hit the eject button. B, everyone has problems. Be very clear about this. It's a very solid and valid point that everybody has problems. It's not only you. If everybody was focusing on themselves and working on themselves, the world would be a lot better. Don't worry about the world, worry about yourself. I appreciate you listening to me here. Please hit the subscribe button, like, comment on the video, let me know how I can make this better. And I hope that you appreciate the Focus on Yourself series and let me know how I can make improvements. I appreciate you allowing me to focus on myself here in this motivational video also. You take care. Namaste.